You know, there's a power that every single one of us has, but we kind of forget it's there. It's not some crazy superpower from a movie. It's way simpler and way more powerful. It's perseverance, the art of just not giving up. And today, we're going to dive into why that simple idea is the key to pretty much everything.
So let me start by asking you a question. We've all been there, right? You stumble, you hit a wall, you fall flat on your face. But is that moment, the fall itself, is that actually failure? I think we're trained to believe it is, but what if that's just completely wrong?
And this right here is the big idea. The real test in life isn't whether you fall, because trust me, you're gonna fall. That's a guarantee. The real failure is choosing to stay down. Victory every single time happens in that moment you decide to get back on your feet.
Okay, so is this just a nice little motivational quote? Not even close. This is a battle-tested strategy used by some of the most incredible people in history. Let's take a look at a couple of legends who didn't just get up, they used their falls to go even higher.
I mean, think about Thomas Edison. He didn't fail a few times trying to invent the light bulb. He failed 999 times. Can you even imagine the mental strength that takes? Or APJ Abdul Kalam, who pushed through some huge early career setbacks to become India's missile man. See, we don't remember them for their stumbles. We remember them for their relentless, unstoppable comebacks.
And here's the key takeaway from all of this. We see the big success at the end, right? The shiny trophy. But what we don't see is the mountain of mistakes and failed attempts it's sitting on top of. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's the stuff success is made of.
But you know, fighting those battles out in the world, that's only half the story. A lot of the time, the biggest wall we have to climb isn't out there. It's the one right inside our own head. It's that little voice of doubt that we all have to learn how to deal with.
And this is the phrase that stops so many dreams dead in their tracks. It just feels so real in that moment, doesn't it? You hit a wall, you're exhausted, and you're just convinced that this is it. This is the end of the line. We have all felt that.
But here's a totally different way to think about it. The goal isn't to get to some magical place where you don't feel fear or doubt anymore. That place doesn't exist. In fact, that fear, it probably never really goes away.
You just become bigger than the fear. You outgrow it. It's not that the challenge gets smaller, it's that your ability to handle it gets bigger. And that is the real win.
Okay, so we know what the problem is. Now what do we actually do about it? Let's talk about how to forge the mental tools we need to build that kind of mindset, that unstoppable resilience.
It really comes down to three practical things. First, you have to get your self-talk right. It's not just cheesy to tell yourself, I can do it. It's essential. Make it the default setting in your brain. Second, you got to visualize where you're going. See it. Feel what it's like to get there. Make it feel so real that it's almost like it already happened. And third, and this is huge, look at who you're spending your time with. You need people who fuel your fire, not people who pour water on it.
All right, now for the last piece of the puzzle. This might be the most important part of all. It all comes down to the smallest possible action, that one final push that can literally change everything. It's this simple little phrase. It's that whisper of defiance when every other part of your brain is screaming, stop! It's the voice that says, nope, not done yet. And you would be amazed how often that one more time is the one that breaks through. So let's just bring it all home. This whole conversation isn't about learning how to never fall. It's about accepting a basic truth. We all fall. Every single one of us. No one gets a free pass.
But if falling is universal, then what separates the people who make it from those who don't? What's the one thing that makes all the difference?
It's this. That's it. It's the whole game in just 6 words. After the fall, there's a choice. You either get up or you stop.
So this isn't just me telling you a story. This is a direct message to you. Whatever you're facing, however many times you feel like you've been knocked down, you get up.
And I'll leave you with this question to carry with you. The next time you feel like you're at your absolute limit and you just can't go on, ask yourself this. Really think about all the amazing potential that's wrapped up in that one little decision.